Hi guys, so for today's reading we are going to be looking into what blessings are coming your way. So we have three piles here, pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp, a donation, or hit that little super thanks button. Even do the same thing on my other channel. I really appreciate anybody who does any of that stuff. You guys are so amazing, and thank you so much because you help me out far more than you know by doing those things. So let's get started with pile 1. For pile 1, the biggest thing I feel like is going to be coming in for you that is going to be a blessing is some very harmonious and peaceful conversations and communication. Everybody really being able to communicate and be on the same page about things. And a lot of that is because you've given up your fear and your worry, and you're just in a state of faith and trust in divine timing and what's coming your way. There's definitely some sort of message that is long overdue that is making its way to you right now. This is a little Mexican car from Cars. I never really know what to say when he pops out, but there could be somebody giving you like the side eye. There could be people that just have not been able to understand you or get you. And I feel like this communication is going to clear up a lot of confusion as well. Broken communication could have been a problem in the past, but I feel like it's not going to be anymore. You're definitely going to be feeling very protected and very guided on any journeys you choose to make, whether that's physically or spiritually or emotionally, mentally. Whatever journeys you're taking right now, you are very protected in those journeys. You may even have a blessing of a vacation coming up as well for some of you, like a cruise or something. Somebody may want to go on a trip with you somewhere or something along those lines. There's definitely messages and communication coming in that's going to bring a lot of abundance in. Wearing your dancing shoes just came to mind when I saw that shoe. You're going to be loving the shoes that you're in and feeling very comfortable in them. You could have been feeling like you were having to, in some sort of way, shift or change or whatever in order to feel comfortable in your shoes, but you're going to be feeling very comfortable in your shoes exactly the way that they are. Power symbol: cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. Triple spiral: listening to the divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. So, instead of feeling very upset about the things that are going on, instead of feeling very hurt or downtrodden or like the whole world's against you, you're really going to be feeling very good, very optimistic, very hopeful. You're going to be letting go. You're going to be learning things from the things that you are letting go, and you're really going to be moving forward very swiftly. You're going to be very strongly in your own energy, and you are going to be learning a lot more about cleansing, purifying, and protecting that energy, shielding, transmutation. All of those kinds of things are things that you're going to be delving into that are going to bring a lot more peace into your life as well. Definitely a very strong transformation. Some of you could be dealing with an actual death. I don't say that very often, but somebody may actually be dealing with an actual death, and this death may push you to move forward or to go on this journey that you're going on, or to enjoy life or live life in some sort of way. It may also push communication that has been needing to take place for a very long time. And it's also going to end any kind of bitterness, jealousy, rivalry, competition energy, because everybody's going to be just wanting to put the past behind them, and they're really going to be wanting to celebrate these victories that you've had in your life. I feel like you're going to be celebrating a lot of victories in your life right now, or you have been already, and people are going to be feeling a certain way about it, but there is going to be a transformation of that energy because you're not going to let them get under your skin. You're just going to be enjoying yourself and celebrating life and celebrating your wins and not worrying about whether anybody else sees them or celebrates them with you. Once again, with the communication, you're going to be communicating from a very joyful space. I'm talking extremely fast. You're going to be communicating from a very joyful place, a very happy place, an abundance-filled place, and you're really going to be doing very well. You're going to be winning this competition even if you're not competing. I don't feel like you're competing. You're just on your own lane. You're minding your own business. You're doing your own thing. Mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy. Just mind your own biscuits and life will be gravy. So you're going to be minding your own biscuits, and life's going to be gravy. And you may have people that are wanting to compete or fight with you, or people that are jealous or bitter or anything like that, but you're not even going to be focused on that. And the light and love that you're shining on the world around you is going to transform that energy to a more positive, higher vibrational energy. So these people are going to break out of this energy because of the light and beauty that you're showing, even in those times of adversity. Vitality. And you're going to be communicating from a very loving space and gentleness. I am healthy and vital and strong. My radiant love of life fills me in healthy ways. I have vital and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior. Everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate my cellular army. Didn't think so, chump. Gentleness. I speak with gentleness and I listen with gentleness. If you showed up for my free question reading today, and you got these 2 cards for your question, let me know in the comments below, because these 2 cards I think came out in the exact same question earlier. I align with the greatest part of myself and I take joy in being receptive, open, and unafraid. I'm like a baby deer who's best friends with a baby elephant. The baby elephant wraps its little trunk around my shoulders and we lie down gently on the grass, daydreaming and talking about the sorts of humans that the clouds look like. Some of you may actually have a very strong, stable, solid, and wise partner that's coming into your life as well. I feel like you're going to be very observant at this time, very patient at this time, very strong and solid, and you're really going to be doing very well in all of your endeavors and dealing with all of this energy coming your way. It's not going to be affecting you at all, and you're really going to be feeling very good about yourself and your life, and you're going to be celebrating that regardless of whether or not anybody else wants to give you recognition or accolades for anything you're doing. You're going to be celebrating you. So that is what I have for you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through, things like that. And if you guys did enjoy this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, think about donating, or hit that little super thanks button, or leave a timestamp. All those things help me out so much, and thank you to everyone here who gives back for what I give to you guys. You guys really do make such a big difference in my life every day, and I thank you for that. So I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, guys. Pile 2, 7:33 was on the clock when we started this pile. So what blessings are coming into you? And definitely one of those things is feeling very filled with faith and divinely guided, feeling like you're on the right path, feeling like the lessons you're learning are things that are good for your future, and also a lot of good things coming your way because you've been manifesting and you've been in a very faith-filled energy while you're manifesting. So a lot of blessings, a lot of good luck, a lot of beauty coming into your life for the beauty that you have given to the world around you. You're going to be stepping into the spotlight and out of the shadow, out of the shade, but you're going to be very humble about that as well. You're not looking to overshadow anybody or outshine anybody. You're looking to show people that everybody has beautiful colors that can be seen if you look. And yes, both of those came out. I have 2 of those in my charm bag and they both came out. You could also be somebody who's a part of the LGBTQ community. You may not be, but there is something that you've been keeping hidden away from the world, and you're allowing your true colors to shine now. You're coming out of the box, coming out of the closet, and you're no longer allowing the skeletons to hold you back, the demons to hold you back. Demons by Jacob Lee is going to be a good song for you. A lot of abundance, a lot of good luck. 4-leaf clover for good luck. I actually just spent yesterday looking for the pictures I got of a field of 4-leaf clovers that me and my girls found in 2019. It was actually the exact same time that I had walked away from their dad. We found a field of 4-leaf clovers, and I've gone back to that place several times since then and never found them again. I've never even found one 4-leaf clover except for that field. So I'm going to share those pictures later. If you want to be able to see them, hit that little notification bell. But it was fucking awesome, and I feel like you are really going to be coming into so much luck because you have decided to move away from the things that don't resonate with you, and you've decided to accept yourself for who you are and be okay with that fact, and be okay with the fact that there are some people who are going to think that you're a bad person because you decided to step into who you truly are. That's okay. Your path is going to be very lit up for you. Your intuition is going to be being honed through the obstacles that you've been going through. And you really are going to be taking a lot of leaps of faith into the dark without knowing what's coming, but trusting and having faith. It's going to bring you so much luck. It's going to bring you so much luck. At some point, you could have felt like you were drowning, or like you were buried underwater, or something along those lines, or like, the song that's coming to mind right now. Not gonna drown in the water, 'cause the good Lord ain't bringing me home. So you are not going to drown in the water, because it is not time for that. There is no time to give up. There is no time to die. There is no time for any of that shit. You got so much good things coming your way, and your faith, your persistence, your resilience, your patience, all of those things are paying off in very good ways. You are a healer. And in order to be a healer, you have to let go of the idea of fear. You cannot be afraid of what's going to happen, and you just have to allow yourself to go with the flow and be where you're meant to be in that time and in that space. There was somebody at one point, the place I first heard that song, I was with this person who basically told me they might as well be a serial killer. I mean, they didn't say when, where, who, anything else. And they were talking about driving off this bridge into the water, and why do they got to put those guardrails there? Because if those weren't there, we could just drive off this bridge into the water. And I'm pretty sure fear is the reaction that he was looking for. It thrilled through me for a second, and then all of a sudden the radio started playing, not gonna drown in the water, 'cause the good Lord ain't bringing me home. And I looked at him and I laughed, and he's looking at me like I'm fucking nuts. And I was like, I already told you, I'm not dying right now. It's not my time. I still have things left to do in this world, and if you drive off that bridge right now, the only person dying today is you. And guess what? I'm not too fond of the Romeo and Juliet story anyway, so if you die, I'm still going to be here, still doing my thing, still carrying on and taking care of stuff. So definitely you are living your life. You're living your life, and you have let go of anything that has tried to keep you stuck or stagnant. You've let go of anything in the past that you were hiding or anything, because I feel like some of you definitely went through a death of some sort as well, possibly even a suicide of somebody. Or you could have just been in dangerous circumstances or whatever, and people have tried to build up your fear on that. I went camping for the first time in 13 years, and when I went camping, it was with 5 guys. To the middle of nowhere, to no cell service. And before I left, my ex was like, so you want to tell me where you're going just in case? And I was like, I don't even know where I'm going. I guess I should probably ask, right? He's like, well, yeah. And then he started getting that fear-based energy going, you know? And I did ask about it, and I let him know where we were going, and I get out there. And the guy I was seeing at the time was going to meet us there later, him and his buddy, because they were still working. So it was like an hour later that they got there, but I helped the other guys set up their stuff, and then I took off for a little bit to go exploring. And when I came back into camp, every one of them is looking around like, oh my God, where's she at? Where's she at? And then it was like they seen me at the same time, and there was a collective sigh. Thank God she's okay. We're not dying today, is kind of like the feeling that I got there. And I was like, wow, I have absolutely no reason to worry. So that whole trip up here, while I was worrying about it, because somebody else planted that fear in my fucking head, I didn't need to be worried about a damn thing, because I'm not going to be hurt with these guys. Nope. And then I mentioned it to the guy I was seeing when he got back, and he's like, well, yeah, there's wolves out there bigger than you. And I was like, well, you know what? I trust, let alone the bears. And I was like, I trust wolves and bears more than most humans, if you want to get technical. Although I've learned to trust humans, and maybe that's a lot of where you're at too. For some reason, I felt drawn to share that story with you and all those things. So I hope you appreciate the story, because the story brings a lot of lessons if you're willing to listen to it. Protection, strong protective magic for the family and the home. That's how I teach. Insight opens the third eye to strengthen your intuition. So you have protection around you, strong protection around you, for your family, for your home, for yourself. And you have a lot of insight and awareness coming to you. There's definitely going to be a strong opening of your third eye to a higher level. Your intuition is going to be increasing and strengthening, as well as your protective energy is going to be increasing and strengthening. Knave of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Somebody you love and care about could also be doing protection rituals as well for yourself and them. Somebody in your family, possibly a child for a lot of you. You've been very giving, generous, caring, kind, and loving with someone in particular. And this person may not have given to you in the same amount that you gave to them. I feel like there's an apology coming, and this person is going to be changing things and shifting things to try to be as generous to you as you are to them. There's going to be a much more equal give and take. I feel like you pulled back some of your energy too. And so now it's actually a more feasible thing to live up to for them, because they can give to you the same amount you're giving to them. So instead of you giving everything and them not giving anything, it's going to be more of an equal. You give a bit and they give a bit, and you take a bit and they take a bit. Firefly, Tiger. So you're going to feel very hopeful, very optimistic. You're going to feel very divinely guided and very divinely led. You are inspiring a lot of people behind you to be that same generous, giving, loving, kind, and care person that you are, that authentic person, that person who can apologize, that person who can express your love, that person who actually takes the risks and chances and changes in their life to create a different life if they are not liking the things that are going on. You're also embracing both your masculine and feminine energy very strongly, and you're inspiring others to do the same as well, and to not feel like they need to change or shift anything about themselves externally because of who they are inside. Who they are inside is what matters most, and you can't put a label on it. Letting go and positive thinking. So, let go to grow. Let go to grow. Fertile Soil, great song. I shared it yesterday, I think. That would be a good song for you too. You're letting go of everything. Don't dwell on bad things that happened. I let them go because I have enough heavy things to carry around. And also, grudges aren't a great look. Positive thinking. In the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want. And I take a lawnmower to that jealousy and resentment patch. I'm a pretty badass mind gardener. So you are rewiring your thoughts. You are stepping into faith. You're stepping into positive thinking. You're letting go of the baggage, and so many things are manifesting in because of it. You are definitely stepping into this alchemist energy, this manifester energy, and you are letting go of anything that is stopping that. Apologizing where needed, expressing your love where needed, accepting in those apologies and that expression of love where needed as well. Letting things go and just allowing them to be the way that they are is bringing in so much good fortune to you in every way, in every aspect. Your finances, your love life, your friendships, your family, everything is going to be balancing out and becoming very good in your life. So that's what I got for you guys. And if you guys enjoyed this reading, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp or a donation, or hit that little super thanks button. It really does help me out so much when you guys do any of those things. So I thank you so much for that from the bottom of my heart. And I hope you guys enjoyed this today. I hope you have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3, the blessings coming in for you. You are definitely going to be receiving signs, synchronicities, and messages from loved ones that you have lost that are on the other side. You're going to be hearing them very loud and clear. You're going to be feeling their presence, and you are going to be reveling in it. Your heart is going to be opening again after a past situation or circumstance. And you're really going to be accepting and stepping into this colorful, youthful, beautiful version of you. Your inner child is going to be coming back out to play again. BJ, Bartles and James. The key to your heart. The key to your heart is joy, happiness, friendliness, authenticity, and acceptance of the gifts that we all have. That is definitely something that is a requirement for you. 1, 2, 3, taking those steps one day at a time, one step at a time, building, growing, learning, coming into alignment with yourself and your purpose, and really feeling whole on your own is going to create a lot of harmony, peace, and balance in your friendships as well. There could definitely be some sort of inheritance coming for you as well from somebody in particular. For some of you. Goddess, healing feminine energy. Felix Felicitas, power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events. So you are going to be healing your feminine energy, and as you do, your adaptability, your flexibility, your openness, your receptiveness, your ability to accept things in that people give you is going to be expanding. So instead of giving to everyone around you and refusing to receive anything, you're going to be giving to everyone around you, but you're going to be open to receiving as well. And if people think that you're selfish because you're accepting the gifts and love and kindness from others, or in some way privileged, or in some way whatever the case may be, you're not going to be feeling that anymore, because that's their crap and they can carry it around with them. Instead, you're going to be letting that baggage go, and you're going to be letting the old way of thinking go, and you're going to be okay with people giving to you as well, because you deserve it. You are worthy of that love, that care, and that kindness just like anybody else is, and you give a lot of it away, so you are worthy of having some of it in your life as well. And you are definitely blossoming into somebody that is going to be receiving an equal give and take in the situations that you come into. Felix Felicitas, you're going to be going out, having fun, enjoying life. You're really going to be celebrating, happy, feeling like you're meeting people that you can actually resonate, that you actually enjoy and want to be around. Dancing in the Moonlight, great song. So somebody that you may have had a little bit of fear of in the past because of other people's urgings or other people wanting you to feel that way. I told a story about going camping in pile 2 if you wanted to go back and listen to that, because I'm not going to explain that whole thing again, but this could resonate with this part of this. Somebody could have really made you feel very timid or unsure or afraid or anxious of the world outside yourself. And you could have been feeling very isolated and held back. You could have been refusing to let people give to you in some sort of way because you didn't want anybody to be expecting anything from you in return. But that's not on you. If they're expecting, that's their own problem. And you are a very giving, generous person, but that doesn't mean you're always going to be giving them whatever it is that they want. And yeah, sure, some people have ulterior motives, but not everybody does. And you may be finding out that somebody in particular does not have those ulterior motives. And once again, some of you could actually be receiving an inheritance of some sort as well from an older male family member that passed away. Some of you could have actually dealt with a third-party situation in the past as well that could have caused you to have some issues with that feminine energy as well. I feel like you're no longer doing things just to please everyone around you, but you are taking care of you too. And that shows. You have a lot of self-love, self-respect. You are doing a lot, not just for yourself, but for those that you love. You're creating stability, strength, solidity, and comfort in your life to provide that for those that you love as well. So you have been in a very masculine energy, doing a lot of hard work to provide, to care for, to be responsible for everything. And you are going to be balancing this energy out. Instead of all work and no play, you're going to be playing more, having more fun, enjoying life more, and it's going to create a very joyful experience for you and a lot of love in your life, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. After being hurt and used and abused and left to bleed, you're going to be rising back up out of the ashes with new lessons and new understandings of the way things are. A lot of wisdom gained and clarity. You're going to be regenerating, coming back to life, and really enjoying yourself and your life around you and all that life has to offer you. I also have a poem called What of My Needs? Wait, no, I am a woman. It's called I Am a Woman, and it's on Dee's StoryTime. There's a link for that channel in my description box below. If you wanted to go check it out, you may really enjoy that poem. It was in response to somebody else's poem about being a man. And so in balancing out your masculine and feminine energies, this poem may be very good for you. Communication. Wonder how that other person's feeling? Ask them. Wish they knew how you were feeling? Tell them. You've just been drafted into the communication army, where there's a strict do ask, do tell policy. Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, an assumption will just make asses out of everyone, including the person that came up with that aorphism. So pile 1 was all about communication being the blessing, so you may have been drawn to pile 1 as well. You're going to start being more blunt and open in your communication. You're going to start saying what you need to say, and you're going to start asking the important questions, and you're no longer just trying to make people comfortable. You're going to be okay with ruffling some feathers by being yourself and by asking what you need to ask and speaking about what you feel like you need to speak about. Wonder. It's a wonderful thing to be in a state of wonder, and when I'm a good audience to my life becomes better and better theater. When something delightful happens, I can shout encore and be tickled by it when it happens again. And when something maddening happens, I can laugh it off. Either way, I'm glad I got a ticket to the show. So instead of worrying and being so anxious and stressed out about everything going on, you're really just going to take a step back and be like, oh, okay, well, that happened. That's okay. And you know what? Maybe it was for the best thing. And then you're going to be able to move into a new situation. You're going to be feeling very confident about closing the doors on the past, about opening new doors, and walking through all these different doors and being okay if these doors aren't where you're meant to stay, because maybe the next door will be even better. You're really going to be feeling very good, and you're going to be doing very good. You're going to be creating a lot of peace, balance, and harmony in your connections. For a very small amount of you, there could actually be a reconciliation coming into your life with somebody from the past as well, because you've been able to let go of the baggage, the hurt, or the pain from this situation, and it can now heal. So that is what I have for you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you guys did, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, leave a timestamp or a donation, or hit that little super thanks button. I really do appreciate all the support you guys throw my ways, and it makes such a bigger difference than you guys know. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.